Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are here for our Sunday night reading, our energy reading for this upcoming week. Let's see what the universe has for us. We're going to start with opening sacred space, as I always do, with Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron. My AC is blowing this flame like crazy. I'm so grateful for air conditioner. It's like 90 degrees here in New Jersey. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, please allow the highest and whitest light to pour into this reading. Allow us to receive the messages that you have for us. I feel like this week is a healing week. I know I just went through a deep healing on Friday night. It was uncomfortable to say the least, but I moved through it. It was a good weekend, but it was just like moving through some healing. So if any of you are going through that too, I'm here for you. Hopefully this week will be better. Because I know after a good healing session, there's always breakthroughs and new findings, new versions of ourselves, new ways of thinking. So let's bring it on. I shouldn't say my weekend was bad. My weekend was great, but just a lot of heaviness being moved out of my body physically. And I, just a side note, on my Patreon, I shared the whole story about what happened, and it brought up a trauma from me back in 3rd grade with abuse. So if you are interested in my healing stories and how that relates to manifesting and just maybe how you can help yourself heal from your past traumas, situations, people that have hurt you, go over to my Patreon and join so you can get these, like an in-depth look at how I went through it, how I moved through it, how I released it, and just like understanding it and seeing somebody else go through it and basically adopting, maybe, I don't know how to word it well, but just kind of like, for me, when I hear other people's stories and how they overcome those situations and how they release it, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I can see how that situation for me, how I can release that in the future. And I see how it's been holding me back in my life. So maybe you guys all have a fear of starting something new in your life. Maybe there's a trauma from your past that's stopping you from doing it because maybe you fear being seen or being heard, or you fear judgment. So hearing my stories on Patreon might help you overcome and step through that fear and then attract all of your desires, because that's what we're really here to do. We're here to leave a mark, and we're here to love, and we're here to share our gifts. So if you feel called to listen to my personal story, go join my Patreon. I will not be sharing that on YouTube. I don't want it too far out there, but just because it's really intimate and personal to me. But anyway, let's see what the energy is for this week. Yeah. Let's do it. All right, we're going to start with an animal card. All right, universe, let's do, what have we just moved through? Let's say that. What did we just come out of? Wow, an obstacle. Elephant represents an obstacle, and seeing it as a small little itty bitty ant. The elephant is this massive being that's grounded. It walks calmly through the path, and it doesn't get flustered. It's just calm, and it's strong, and it's sturdy, and it sees problems as very, very small. And it uses this light, this flame, to light the path. So your obstacles are the beacon that you have to follow. You have to step through the obstacle, and on the other side is great freedom, is your desires, is, maybe you can step through the fear of being in a partnership with somebody. You have these insecurities, you speak them, you say them out loud, and on the other side of it, you're like, I finally feel free. There's no elephant in the room anymore. I spoke my truth. I said everything I needed to say, and my fear was the beacon. My fear was what I needed to follow. So we always want to move towards the fear, not away from the fear. If you have a fear of something in your life, you're being called to move towards it. Whatever you fear, there's a desire behind it. My good friend just taught me that. So if you fear something, say you fear being seen, well, you have a desire to be seen. Okay, so always look for what's the desire beneath the fear. If you fear being in partnership with somebody, then you desire being in partnership with somebody. So that's what we just moved through. The elephant in the room is gone. We are now free. We've stepped through our fear. We've communicated our hearts to people, or maybe you're about to. Now, the present, we have the whale. Now we're diving deep. The whale is not afraid to go deep into its emotions, its traumas, its past. But if you can see, the whale is going up. He's coming up for light. He's going up to the surface. He's feeling lighter. He's leaving the darkness. All right. Let's get a card for the end of the week. What does the end of the week look like for us? Camel. Somebody's going on a journey. They're cooling off. I always think of a camel that is just like, I think the book calls it like cooling off or going to cooler waters, like you're dehydrated. It's time to replenish yourself, recharge, literally drink some water. But the camel also sees through the darkness. And I don't know the moon cycles. I don't know if there's a moon coming up, a full moon, but I felt called to say that because the moon came up in the card. But yeah, by the end of the week, we're going to be coming out of this darkness. We're going to be cooling off. We're going to be rehydrated, feeling good, feeling replenished. All right, now let's ask, what are we going to be creating this week? What are we going to be creating? Spirit, what do you want us to do this week to help move us along our journey? Thank you. Wow, 9 of Pentacles. Enjoying the fruits of your labors, hard work that has led to a luxurious life, buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, enjoying your solitude. So you are creating this abundance for yourself. You're either manifesting more money or manifesting an opportunity around money. But the 9 of Pentacles is literally like, it's like right before the big amount of money comes. You're like just there. You're about to enjoy all of the fruits of your labor. And there's a cardinal. There's a red bird on this fence. So I don't know if cardinals mean anything to anybody out there. If you've been seeing them, there's also grapes. If you can see the grape tree at the top, that's always like good abundance and sweetness and savory. You're going to be enjoying all the pleasures of life. This week is looking juicy. All right, we're going to use my deck, the ever unfolding heart. Wow, 2 just came out. We have the butterfly. Your dream job is on the way. Keep feeling good. The more you feel good, the quicker it arrives. Get excited. It's almost here. And I know this message means a lot for some people out there who are not happy in their careers. Hold the line. Your 9 of Pentacles is coming. Your dream job is coming. And then we have butterfly. You are going through a transformation. Rest, self-care, and patience are needed. This is a time of non-action. So I see the butterfly as like, kind of like what you went through earlier in the week. You moved through this tough obstacle. You moved out of the darkness. You brought things to the light that had been hiding in the mucky water. And now you're clear. And now you have time to rest, to cool off, to relax, take a walk at night, and just patiently wait for that dream job, dream person, whatever it is, the manifestation. When I see this card, when it says dream job is on the way, I think of just any dream. Anything you're trying to manifest is on the way. And the 9 of Pentacles is saying it's like so close. So hold the line. We're going to do the extended on Patreon like we always do. We're going to finish off this quick reading on YouTube. Oh, we're totally going to take that card. You guys, money. 9 of Pentacles is no joke. Pentacles means abundance and money. Your dream job is on the way. Money is on the way. Holy Toledo. So if you've been suffering financially, but you've been manifesting money and you just haven't seen it come in yet, this week could be it. You've gone through the toughest transformation yet, realizing you are not your bank account. You are not relying on that anymore. You're doing what brings you joy, and you've been patient and you've been kind and you've been doing the work behind closed doors. You've gone through this tough time. You're coming out of the dark. And money is not everything. I mean, I don't want to get you guys all hype and being like, yeah, money's coming and it's going to solve all your problems. No, the healing is what solves all your problems, so that you can be clear and understand that money is energy. And it says, all my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. So when you've gone through your healing like the butterfly, and you've reached this state of, I understand manifesting, I understand the process, I know that I've been doing the work to clear my energy, to call in good things, I watch the videos, I learn, I grow, you've mastered it. And now it's just a matter of time for it to arrive. And you know that you're provided for by the universe and God. I always say, the universe pays my bills. The universe pays my bills. Anything that comes up, the universe will provide for me. I've seen it in my life, and I'm hoping that you're all seeing it too. Right when you think you don't have money, somebody shows up and brings it to you in some way, shape, or form. And this is a huge sign that this card fell out right when we were talking about a dream job, a dream coming true. Maybe it's that $5,000, $50,000, $100,000 that you've been waiting for. Maybe you finally did the work and you're cooling off, and now it's time to receive. So get your little heinies in receptive mode, act like it's already here, and keep living your life the way you've been living it, because you're calling it in. It's already here. All right, lovies, I hope you have a great week. I'll be back with I just filmed a manifesting video for tomorrow morning. So you're going to get to see that. But yeah, I hope you have a great week, and comment below and let me know how you felt about this reading. Let me know what resonated, what card you really felt. Let me know what struggles you went through, what obstacles, because if you go over to my Patreon, you'll see the big struggle that I went through, the huge healing moment I had on Friday night. So thank you so much for being here. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. For those of you on Patreon, I will see you over there for the extended of this reading. All right, peace out, love you.